All right. I'm going to take a moment. I'm eating a Pop-Tart. We'll get back to it. I like this. I like the chat conversation is still going. Nude mods are gaming staples since the Atari 2600. So what can you do? That's true. There's been adult games and nude mod for games all the way back to the Atari 2600. Only real OGs remember Beat 'em and Eat 'em. Nude Raider was already like 90s, even way before that. And like I said, you had stuff like Beat 'em and Eat 'em on the fucking 2600. What flavor though? Blueberry. Blueba. Hey Ray Black, just got here. Is the game good? It's okay. It's okay. So far, it's nothing like super spectacular. It's not like, oh my god, amazing new wave of changing the face of survival horror. It's a love letter to early 2000s survival horror games. It does a lot of stuff well, and then it also does a lot of stuff not so well, but still, overall, I'm liking it. Liking it so far. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Don't need Booba mod when you already play Booba game. Yeah, don't ask a mod. Don't commission a mod to just be like, hey, I really like this game Tormented Souls. You should make boobies in it. Just go straight to the devs. Just tweet at the devs. Saw you get angry. What happened? Because didn't understand what happened. I pointed out an exchange of tweets between the developers for this game and a random guy on Twitter who said this game needs more boobies, and how the devs at the time were like, well, we don't know. It would have to be important and in context for the universe of Tormented Souls. And then the first 2 minutes in, there's a intro scene with full frontal nudity. Because the devs just care more about fan service than anything else. Gimme Booba. I mean, I can't even be mad at the guy. Of course he wants Booba. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I'm more upset that the developers would be like, I don't know, it's got to be in context of the universe of Tormented Souls, and then just did it anyway for blatant fan service. Anyway, let's play the video game. Moving on. Oh, that's a creepy picture. A newspaper article dated November 11th, 1982. A fugitive patient. A patient with the initials HBP has disappeared. He was at the hospital recovering from a self-inflicted gunshot on his stomach to avoid jail time. The event happened just after a fifth body was discovered on his property. The police are continuing to search for the fugitive in the immediate area around the hospital. This is the third case where a rape and murder suspect has managed to escape these facilities. Until now, the police have been unable to locate any suspects who have escaped on previous occasions. Could be like the devs for Nier and just do it because they like to? Did you miss the whole part where I showed the tweets? Did you miss... Go back and watch the VOD where we had the discussion while I had evidence on the screen. We watched the trailer for this game and compared the scene, how it looked a year ago or a year before the game came out, and how much it changed after a guy on Twitter said, needs more booba. If the devs just wanted to do it, they would have just done it. They wouldn't have had that exchange with that guy on Twitter. Sorry if you missed that part. But I don't think that's the case. Oh, now we're here. That opened back to this part. So what did I get for doing this? I have this metal dial. I might be able to get through... Might be able to get through one of those other things, and then we have the morgue here. This is new. Really? No comment about the fucking deformed fetus floating in a jar? We got nothing to say on this one? Okay. Alright. Okay, protagonist. I keep forgetting your name. Caroline. Caroline Walker. A trash pile. It smells awful. Oh, cool. Twitching body. The sheet is concealing a pair of human legs. This body appears to have been operated on multiple times. It doesn't even look human anymore. Who's doing this? We had that same text earlier. Oh, are you getting up? Are you going to become an enemy? Or are you just wiggly legs? Are we going to do that thing in Resident Evil? Because there's a scene in Resident Evil where you go into a morgue and you examine one of the tables, and then all the zombies are not getting up, but then after you examine the thing, they all start getting up. Are we gonna just do direct copy of Resident Evil 2? Door unlocked. Place your bets, everybody. Do we blatantly rip off Resident Evil 2 for this scene? Or do we do something different? Oh, we can also move a thing. A place. place of things. This game should take influence from Downpour. It does. It does. It already did. Hang on. Let's... Just because you must have missed it, let's try to find the note. It's one of these. That was one of Anna's diaries. Late one night, Grandfather Noah came into our room. He was accompanied by two strangers wearing leather suits that covered them entirely. They used their smelly leather hands to cover our faces, preventing us from crying out. A group of the suited figures surrounded us, all of them covered by the same material and holding giant hammers. They're wearing big rubber suits and gas masks with giant hammers. Does that sound like anybody you know? Does that sound like somebody you might know from Downpour? Blood is seeping out of the door. I'm not going to open it. Wiggly legs. The body just... Okay. They didn't get up. I thought for sure. Experiment room. Light it. Get your nailer. Where is it? It appears they passed away during a medical procedure. How long has this place been abandoned? If this fucking thing pops up and gets a cheap hit, there it is. There it is. Take that, wheelchair Freddy. Have you even been hit yet? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I full on died a couple of times. More calendars reminding us of the date. Big spookies. What's down here? More big spookies? A sheet has been draped over this corpse. Caduple flowers have been placed on top. Caduple? Caduple. Hey, another Wild Burger diary. July 9th, 1982. I have located my father's secret laboratories. They were hidden behind a secret passage in the morgue. July 20th, 1982. The experiments are working. I was able to replicate Maria's condition by injecting her blood into a dying man from the hospital. I declared him dead on a medical report. No one will note his passing. He has begun to show the first symptoms. If everything goes as planned, I will be able to administer the first antidote before long. I ventured into the forest searching for something, anything, that could lead me to my little girls, but as usual, I found nothing. At dawn, I returned to the mansion and stood paralyzed in front of the door that was once theirs. I cannot find the strength inside of me to open it. I genuinely believe that if I open that door and do not see them inside, sleeping soundly, I will not be able to keep on living. June 1st, 1987. Test number 25 showed promising results, but only for a moment. After 5 minutes, the subject dissolved into a pool of blood. Nevertheless, I am not discouraged. After 5 years of experimentation, I consider this progress. Yeah, you're trying to find an antidote for a disease, and instead you found something that melts people into a pool of blood. That's what I call progress. A collection of books about science. Morphine. Delicious morphine straight into the veins. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. The words have worn away. I can't read them. He was covered in buttons, and I started with the top. I started with the head. Was that really it? Was that really what I was supposed to do? Oh, these are some good angles. See, visually, there's a lot of stuff in this game like this that I really like. It's not like I said, it's not a perfect game. I've definitely got my complaints about it, but I still like it overall. It's not great, but it's okay. Somebody died behind these bars a long time ago. God, it was a young child. This is quite a sex dungeon. The door is locked with a rusty old lock. Can I break it with my very sharp scalpel? Can I hit it with a metal dial? Can I melt it with acid? It will take days to have an effect. Corrodes metal over time. Days? Oh, nice. We got a squat toilet. Fancy. Just like Japan. Experiment room. 11/15/1980. We finally have a VHS tape. We can go put that in the VCR. We finally found our Night Court tape. What did you think of Obscure Game? Did you like it or play it? Like Obscure, the horror game? I played Obscure and Obscure 2, The Aftermath. I do have a crowbar. You would think that the crowbar might work. No. We just gotta wait days for the acid to work. Cool camera angle. I like this. Obscure and Obscure 2, they're kind of similar to this. They were okay. But they were games that I played, and I was like, that was alright, and never really played again, because I didn't care. Nothing else to do here. Words have worn away. That's actually everything here. But now we've got a tape that we can go and watch. Let's backtrack. That door reminded you of the game? I could see that. I definitely get that. The sex tape from the sex dungeon. Hell yeah, let's go see. Let's go see. Oh, in fact, this is the VCR room. Perfect. Oh, are we gonna do Origins again? Oh, no. We're stepping into the movie screen. Even worse than Origins, that's fucking Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear 2. No. Let me out. This is kind of also Silent Hill Origins. Like stepping through the big mirror on the stage. Oh, so the calendars are there so we can tell when we're in a different time period. November 15th, 1980. It's not 1994 anymore. A foul smell emanates from this body. Hey, Ty. Hope the game's going well. Heard this compared to Silent Hill mostly positively. I'm enjoying the game, but I would not call it compared to Silent Hill as much as it is blatantly ripping off elements from Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Fatal Frame, Haunting Ground. It does a few things good. It does a few things original that are well done, and then there's a lot of stuff that is blatantly copying, like going over the line past homage or, you know, influence. Twins. This game revolves around twins and a ritual. It's just like Fatal Frame 2. Peonies, roses, or jasmine flowers. I could never remember, though I still feel the butterflies in my stomach, her cold skin under my caress, how she loved the poems I would whisper to her, the disappointment I felt when I had to let her go. It wasn't until much later that I was able to scream into the wind. Yeah, little screaming in the wind always makes you feel better. Bertrand Wildberger's diary. Oh, crazy Bertrand. William Wildberger's father. July 28th, 1967. The experiments keep failing. All the fetuses are misshapen. I have an idea that will allow us to obtain more test subjects and accelerate the process, but to do it, I will have to do something terrible, and innocent lives will be lost. I have faith that God will give us the necessary strength to complete our mission, no matter the cost. Our goal is sacred. Is it though? May 21st, 1969. Once again, we have failed. The test subject lost her babies prematurely for the third time. Apparently, the placenta rejects the fetuses after the second month of gestation. Maria suspects nothing yet, but I am not sure how many more times we can implant her with fertilized eggs. Oh, it was his dad that was impregnating Maria with test fetuses. That's weird and gross. That's why she was having the miscarriages. Consecutive miscarriages will severely compromise her mental well-being. Ew. I'm flying. Why am I flying? Yeah, go out of bounds. Do it. Oh. How did I do that? I hit like a magic spot. Oh. Is it because I examined it? We interrupt this broadcast to try to learn how in the fuck we did that. Yep, just speedrunner things. Don't mind me. Use your weapons to get out? Oh my god, that would be so cool. If homecoming strats worked. Do I have enough light down here to even try that? It's fine. Here we go. First try. Second try. Third try. Okay, fuck it. Is it still this one? Oh, it's not the head anymore. It's the heart. It's the tummy. It's the hand. The neck. Must be a particular order to it. Heart, and then brain, and then tummy, and then neck, and hand. Just chillin'. Thank you so much for the 38 months. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good evening or a good morning. Tormented Souls. Why name a game after us Silent Hill fans? I know, right? Okay. His body was undergoing a medical procedure. His face is gone. In a place like this. Face melted. That can't be good for it. No, I want to look at the weird bondage mask. Got nothing to say about the weird bondage mask, apparently. Oh, okay. Never remember. Butterflies in my stomach. Skin under my caress. Poems I would whisper to her. Disappointment I felt when I had to let her go. Scream into the wind. Butterflies. Cold skin. Whispers. Let her go. Scream. Why do I keep hearing a noise like something is opening? I think that's just part of the ambient sound. There's like a creaking noise. Tummy. Caress. Whisper. Heart. Throat. If the throat is screaming into the void, stomach, and heart, is she loved? Disappointment, which could also be heart. Scream into the wind, probably throat. Head, heart, throat. I could never remember. Could be head, stomach, and heart. Throat. Unless I have to do it in present day. Oh, interesting. I can take the tape. I can take the tape again. For now, let's leave that there. Keep making me run past the wiggly legs. I'm waiting for him to do something other than wiggle. Nothing else to do here. Can't interact with this one. Okay, yeah, I get it. This wear away yet? Locked with an old rusty lock. It'll take days to have an effect. Might be able to use the acid on the lock in the past? Am I actually time traveling enough? No suggestions or hints or anything, Two Socks. Not looking for help. This was the guy with no face. Yeah, most of these candles have not been lit. They, like, we have to light them with our lighter, but they're out when we find them. I know, there's wiggly legs. Never remember. Though I still feel the butterflies in my stomach. Cold skin under my caress. How she loved the poems I would whisper to her. Those stomach and throat. Heart. Throat. Not another button or something that I'm missing, right? Couldn't remember. So let's say Head, stomach, hand, throat, heart, throat. Hooray! That took much longer than it should have. Alessa?
Who are you? You don't seem to be one of them.
One of them? What are you doing down here?
My grandfather and those men in suits locked me down in this cell. Please, miss, you have to help me get out of here.
Of course I'll help. Stay calm, okay? Everything will be all right. I promise.
Okay, miss.
Where are your parents?
My father is on a business trip. He should be back in a couple of days. And my mother was also captured by those men.
I'm so sorry. I'll get you out of here. First, we need to find a way to open the door.
What do you plan to do, miss? Those men in suits took the key with them, and I don't think it's a good idea that you get close to them.
I'm sure there's a way to get the lock off without using the key.
Please hurry. There isn't much time. We need to save Mother.
We'll get you out. Just wait a little longer.
Sorry about that. Hey, I can save my game. Thanks to finding this tape reel in the past.
Have you found a way to open up the cell door?
I'm working on it. Don't be afraid. We'll get you out of there.
Canadian accents, they're
Please,
Canadian.
miss. You are my only hope.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like the game takes place in Canada. It will take days to have an effect.
What have you done to the lock, miss?
I poured some acid on it. The metal will eventually dissolve, but it will take some time.
I only hope that the acid works fast. There's almost no candle left.
You have to be patient, little one. Sooner or later, the lock will fall apart. For now, the best we can do is wait.
Thank you, miss.
What is your name, little one?
I'm Anna. Anna Wildberger. I live here in the hospital with my parents and my sister.
Have we met before?
Your face seems familiar, but I'm sure we've never seen each other before. Do you work in the hospital?
No, but I have this photograph. Are you one of these girls?
What? Why do you have this photograph?
I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out. It was mailed to me a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? My father took that photo yesterday morning, just before he left for his trip. Why are you lying to me?
I'm from the future.
I swear I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
What do you want from from me.
I just want to help you get out of here.
I'm not talking to you anymore. That acid was probably another lie to fool me. You never wanted to help me get out.
Anna, you have to listen to me. I need you to trust me. I am your friend.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Anna, listen to me.
Crowbar, go.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
That's not what the subtitle says.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Okay. So now we go back to our present day. And the cell will be open. I'm guessing. Subtitles a lie. The music is great, yeah. So far, like, pretty much all the music in this game has been really good. Oh, yep, that did it. A combination key. It's missing a dial. I have that dial. Anyone else feel like the protagonist is too wooden? Yep. Yep, and the child skeleton is no longer there. The kid escaped. Young child's diary. November 15th, 1980. Something very odd happened. A woman holding a lighter that brightened my prison appeared from the darkness. At first I was afraid. I was terrified. I was petrified. But her features reminded me of Mother. It's me, isn't it? Or it's our mother? It's 1980. This is she's probably a few years old. 1994 is Caroline Walker, so I'm guessing Caroline Walker is that little girl. So we went in time and saved ourselves. A woman holding a lighter, blah, blah, blah. She came close to me and told me she would help me get out of here. Then she poured acid on the cell door lock. She showed me the picture that Father took of Emma and me a couple of days ago and told me that she had received it in the mail more than a week ago. After that, she left with the promise of returning. The acid worked. The woman was right. I just needed to wait. Luckily, the suited men have not arrived yet. I will find a place to hide until Father returns from his trip. Although, it could also be our twin sister. It could be her twin sister. Okay. Combine. Combination key. Nice. That will open up a door, at least one door for us. I just have to try to remember which one. Don't remember the photo, but is the other kid smaller or bigger or same age? Might get some insight. They look the same age. They are twins. A photograph of two twin girls. On the back it said, "Did you just think you can abandon us here?" Look at this photograph. Now, is this different? Or is she still just in there?
I don't want to...
Okay, fine. Fine. Well, it said in her diary after the escape that the features reminded her of Mother. So obviously there's some relation. Some relation there. Either they're the same person, or the twin sister, or a clone that was made of the sisters in an experiment. We'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Let's see which of these doors we can open. Is it this one? Doesn't fit. So... archives. Archives. It won't turn. Watched this game played by other streamers a couple times, but never long enough to get a grasp on what's going on, so I'll stick with you. Okay, Zabby. Just as a reminder, though, this is my first playthrough. I have not watched anyone else play this. I have avoided everything, so no spoilers, no help, no tips, no suggestions on what to do, how to solve things, nothing like that. We might need different dials for that door. Let's go back to the one that was near the start of the game. The one with Adam and Eve on the picture of it. Don't know anything anyway. I mean, if you've watched other streamers play it, even just a little bit, you definitely know more than me, so. Just don't want you to inadvertently mess anything up. So Egyptians have pyramids. Aliens have UFOs, and bees have honeycombs. This one? Hey, that is it. Mm-hmm. How was the X, the alien? I guess because it's different from the more basic geometric shapes? Extraterrestrial? Uh-huh. That could be. Bill Wildberger's diary. September 17th, 1941. As I crept quietly behind my father, the clock struck 1:30 a.m. Saw him enter the mausoleum. Didn't we read this already? Followed him at a distance, trying not to make a sound, for I did not want to be caught. Mother's tomb, my father sank to his knees and rested his hands on the cold, sculpted marble figure of his wife and began praying. Felt guilty following him, seeing the cold and calculated. We definitely read this before. Followed him down. Metallic door. Loosened the brick. Yeah, we read this. I swear we picked up that journal earlier, but we haven't been in the pharmacy, so we must have picked it up and read it somewhere else. Hey, first aid kit. Entrails have been placed on weighing scales. Entrails on scales. I love scaled entrails. A high-power charge can be used with an electric lance? Three electric lance charges. The car battery. Finally, we can go charge this up. The power has been depleted. How far am I into the game? It's my first time ever playing the game. I don't know. I've been playing it for 9 hours. But I don't know if I'm halfway through, or only a quarter of a way through, or a 20th of a way through. I don't know. I've never played it. All I know is I have been playing it for 9 hours. And if you know how far into the game I am, do not say it in chat. I do not want to know. No spoilers, no giving anything away, not even something relatively minor. I don't want to know. No spoilers, no backseating, no hints, no tips, no suggestions. No vaguely veiled insinuations. Okay, so we got into that one. We should be able to get into all of them. It's just a matter of figuring out the riddles. Nice slaying of Holofernes painting. Yeah, there's lots of famous artwork. The Nightmare. and slaying of Holofernes, all of that. There's several. Let's see. I've only got the one recording tape. But we have made some progress now, so let's go ahead and do it.
After going through that strange projection, I found myself in a place I'm sure I've been before. But it was different, as if it was the same place at another time. It gave me a feeling I didn't belong. I discovered something terrible. A young girl locked in a cell. Who could do such a horrible thing to a child?
Yo, granddaddy.
There is a robust lock holding the cell door. I don't think I'll be able to locate the key, so I should find another way to open it.
We already did that. We used acid. Mort Flame! Mort Flame, thank you so much for extending your subscription through November. Horror sub. Thank you so much, Mort Flame. Voice acting feels weird. It's very stilted. It's not great, but I don't know how much of that is intentional because they're trying to mimic early 2000s survival horror. It has tank controls. It has like a lot of elements of like 2000 to 2005 era of survival horror. That's what the devs were going for. So it's like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, you know, Rule of Rose, Haunting Ground, Fatal Frame. So it's hard to tell if they're mimicking that style intentionally or if it's just not great voice acting. I don't mind it either. It's not bad to the point where it's like distracting.
I have to get her out of there.
Progress saved. Do we have to? Do we have to get her out of there? It seems like she got herself out of there. Since we used the acid. I think we're fine. I think we're Gucci. Now, before I go try any more doors, I could also go start charging this battery. That was in the closet. West wing, first floor. Wait. Hang on. Let me take another look at this one. We got blocks falling. We got Tetris. Oh, I got it. I get it. You need to make the Tetris piece. Yep. You just use the shape to fill in the existing shape to make a Tetris block. Got it. Archives. A typewriter, I can save my game. Ah, shit. What is this for? Square with an X and a dot in the middle is 2. Square with an X, dot in the bottom left is a 3. 2 in the middle, 3, bottom left. Okay. You will use that to solve a thing. A tape. Ink ribbon. Oh, shotgun shells. Delicious ammunition. The chapelle. Wait, no, I want the other door. The one that goes behind the counter. This one. Maintenance crew logbook. New receptionist told me that no matter how hard he tries, he cannot unlock the cash register. Looks like the only one who can get it open is Dr. Sean Mayer, who's been missing for the last week. I checked his personal belongings and couldn't find anything more than a piece of paper under his desk. It's like someone erased all traces of him. Now, this was 2. This was 3. Oh wait, it's different. There's lines. So X with a dot in the middle was 2. Oh, it's how many lines are intersecting at that point. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Does that count as one line? Because if it's X with a 2, so this would just count as 1. And then 2, 3. So 0, 3, 1, 4. Blip, blip. Okay. Oh my god. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 4, 1, 4? Got it. A strange coin with some sort of symbol, possibly for the vending machine. Morphine. Nothing else to do here. Okay. Symbol keys, another interesting, creditable design choice, I would say. Yeah, these are not bad. These are decent puzzles. Give me my maximum soda. Yeah, maximum soda. Oh. Well, we played Simon Says. And got a blood bag filled with blood. Is Tatsuki someone in the game? No, they're making a reference to an Easter egg in Silent Hill 2. That's a reference to one of the devs who had a son named Tatsuki. Doesn't have anything to do with this game. Dang. Okay. Doing stuff, making progress. Let's go put the battery on the charger. You're a vampire too, Nubs? Nope, just a zombie. I prefer my blood in flesh. Old car battery. The power has been depleted. It will take days to charge. Oh, days. Again with the days. I don't have days. Well, let's go. Just a weird thought, but there's also this freezer in here where there is... Oh! You piece of shit. I forgot you were still alive. Still don't have a disc for that. Yeah, we need our MO disc. So there's charred remains and intestines and stuff. Let's see if we can put blood in the freezer for some reason. Blood in freezer? Nope. Okay. Just a random guess. Yeah, we need the blood to give to the tentacle monster. That was exactly what I thought when I saw it was a bag of blood. Okay, so... West Wing Corridor? To pick that up after I reloaded. Already done all that. That guy's still dead. Here we go. Five, 3, 8. Number of lines. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each line equals 1. Why are they turned sideways? Vertical lines? No? Not the blood. Beniko, please. I'm not looking for suggestions, help, tips, anything. So it could be infinity, in which case it would be the circle. Let's see. I need a moderator. I need a moderator to be purging chat for me. Redbox Fen? Or Enigma? If you're actively watching, if you can actually help moderate. I need somebody who's paying attention to chat. So that anybody who just throws stuff out like that, they can just purge it before I see it. I don't know. At this hour, I don't have a whole lot of people on. None of my moderators are on. Whatever. We're gonna go past it. I'm just gonna have to remind everybody again. No help. No tips. No spoilers. No suggestions. No guessing at the puzzles, even if you don't know them. I'm just trying to play the game. I might just have to go sub only. We might just do that for a while. Or emote only. I don't have any moderators right now. Just do emote only. Here we go. Everyone say thanks, Beniko. With your best emote. Room 2B. Hey, another tape. Save my progress. Oh, hey. Hey, Father. Hi, Padre. You missing an arm? I'll be with you in a moment.
Father, what happened to you? You're in shock. We need to take care of your injury before you bleed out. He's lost an arm. I must find a way to help him. He's lost an arm.
Okay. I have some blood.
He's lost an arm.
It's not giving me a prompt to, like, use an item. Oh, are we gonna go to Mirror World again? Oh, it turned it into doo-doo water. Let's go doo-doo water. Yay, Origins Mirror Otherworld. Again. And it really looks like Origins Mirror Otherworld now. Locked from the other side. Oh my god, it's the face. We saw the patient who had the missing face. We found their face. There's no way I'm looking inside. Oh, there might be something good in there. It might be full of candy. Okay, so we have a mannequin in place of Padre, missing its arm. We need to go find a mannequin arm. Hey, good morning. Are you awake enough to moderate things? Otherwise, we'll just keep it in emote only. Can I not interact with any of these? Room 2D. Shotgun shells. Bum, 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 bum. A metallic cylinder is lodged in the statue's mouth. Rope is preventing the blade from dropping. I've got a very sharp scalpel. Take that, monkey. A parchment scroll in a decorative metal casing. Oh god, it's the Elder Scroll. The monkey thief. The judge read the sentence aloud in an unwavering voice, his fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps that covered the surface of his paper. The defense attorney seemed hypnotized by the angry movements of the judge's lips. The accused's mother wrote in capital letters frantically on a slip of paper that she lifted over her head in desperation. The gavel hit, its victim resigned, and so the cold blade inevitably fell onto the innocent's neck. Okay. We will use that to solve a puzzle, I'm sure. the Innocent Man puzzle from Silent Hill 2. Give me that morphine straight into my veins. Hammer with a wooden handle. Okay. Suck a duck. Ah, I can't. I need light. There we go. Plastic left arm for a mannequin. We got it. Body's hanging by a makeshift noose.
Oh, God.
Suicide. Full of various medicines. Another suicide. Shotgun ammo. Wishy guts. A human face has been stretched into this frame. Who could do something like this? Various medicines. One sec. There we go. I hear monster. Oh, there's monster. I need lights. Freedom? Yeah, but y'all better be good. Rachel's just gonna start shooting people. There's still a space between the pieces. Fix it with the hammer. Fix it, fix it, fix it. Put some blood in there. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. It will take years before the arm grows back. It'll take days. Let me check your Let me check your heart. Let me check your heart rate. Let me stab it a little. Let me jam a story about a naughty monkey in there. If you turn off the light, they wake up in this place. If you turn off your light, you die. Like, if you stay in darkness for too long, you just die. So if I'm in an area that is dark without my lighter, I can't attack anything. So see how there's a light swinging up above him? I gotta figure out how to turn that on. Oh my god. Homecoming Silent Hill movie miner suit guy. Please, noise a noise. Avoid the noise a noise. Nothing else to do with monkey. Noise created. Don't you know? Noise a noise. They're talking about you. This game says you're annoying. Like a door there I can't get into. To be 2D. No way I'm looking inside. There might be something important in there. Wait. Ah, I thought maybe we'll melt it in. Melt it together. go ahead and do that. Trying to see if it says anything else about the piece that's missing. What was the monkey story? The judge read the sentence aloud in an unwavering voice, his fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps that covered the surface of his paper. So it's a blind judge reading Braille. The defense attorney seemed hypnotized by the angry movements of the judge's lips. The accused's mother wrote in capital letters frantically on a slip of paper. She lifted over her head in desperation. The gravel hit, its victim resigned, and so the cold blade inevitably fell onto the innocent's neck. Like this? No. Talking about the monkey. Nothing else to do here. I would have thought maybe there's more to do with the guillotine. Now, the fact that this is not a note can't hit it with a hammer. Smash. Blood bag with hammer. Nothing else inside that. Won't actually let me use items or interact with these guys. just to double check if I turn this off. Yeah, it's way too dark. Hey, Bustin. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's see. Logan. Logan Art, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs going out to the community. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Very much appreciate that. Spacebug, Edicator, Catram, Finvara, and Tyson Sirius, Taishi. Enjoy your subs. Courtesy of Logan Art. Logan Art, thank you so much. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. That's 2B. That's 2D. This would have been where I came in from the West Wing corridor. Where was the mirror? Maybe I need to go back through the mirror? Now it's being blocked here? These areas remind you of Origins? I mean, it is Origins. We got here through a mirror into the other world. This is literally, hey, look at Silent Hill Origins section. Usually how these games go, beginning's decent for a few hours, then it starts to fall apart a bit. Yeah. It hasn't fallen apart to the point of me, like, hating it. But there's definitely been some, like, very groan-worthy kind of parts. I've only got a small handful of rooms I can even go into. It's gotta be something. Something I'm missing. Jump off the boards. We're playing the goo. What are some of the criticisms of it? It's very tropey. It copies a lot of its quote-unquote inspiration material too closely. So a lot of things become predictable, and a lot of things are just kind of very obvious, like, oh, okay, I get it. I find myself going through the game going, oh, okay, I get it. A lot. Like, oh, okay, I played Resident Evil, I see what you're doing here. Oh, okay, I played Silent Hill Origins or Silent Hill Downpour, Silent Hill Homecoming. I see what you did here. can't interact with this door at all? Wait, wasn't I? Didn't I just? For a casual horror fan, maybe a little more fun. Maybe from the standpoint of like super casual. If you've never really played any Silent Hill or Resident Evil or Haunting Ground or Rule of Rose or Clock Tower. If you haven't played a whole lot of horror games, this will probably seem really interesting and unique. If you've played a shit ton of horror games like I have, you just kind of see it all as, hey, I recognize what you're doing here. Plus, after kind of getting a bit of a mindset of the devs, I can understand why things are like that, because they are 100% catering to fan service in all the worst ways. They added nudity to the game because guy on Twitter said you should put boobs in the game. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Maybe slightly. But that was the situation. There was a trailer for this about a year before it came out with no nudity. There was a guy who commented on it on Twitter and said, hey, you should put more fan service and nudity in the game. Even Silent Hill and Resident Evil has sexy costumes and stuff like that. And so they put sexy costumes, well, not sexy costumes, but they put full frontal nudity in the first 2 minutes of the game. Because fan service. Okay. I am confused. Let's see. Really did not nub in the right way, it seems. I don't like devs that just bend over just to appease fan base because they think it'll mean sales. I would rather devs have like a creative vision that they stick to and not just blatantly add nudity to the game because random Twitter guy said your game should have nudity, it'll probably sell better. Because that willingness to just give into fan service is how we get stuff straight from Origins, stuff straight from Homecoming, stuff ripping off Downpour, stuff blatantly ripping off Resident Evil, instead of just having their vision, their artistic and creative vision. Instead of just having that and sticking to it. They throw in a lot more blatant fan servicey things because they think it'll sell better. Is adding fan service a developer decision or the business marketing decision, though? For a team as small as this one is, it's not like Konami, saying put fan service in and forcing the dev team to do it. The dev team makes the game. Like, this is much more their control than like having it controlled by a big business or a big marketing thing. Again, I'll go through the Twitter exchange, or somebody can clip it from when I went over it earlier in the VOD. It's at like the 8-hour mark. If you want to see exactly what I mean. Like, they posted a trailer, and there was no nudity in the trailer. And a random Twitter guy literally was like, you should put nudity in it. Even Silent Hill and Resident Evil have stuff like that. And sexy costumes. And the fan service might help sell copies. And they were like, I don't know. It would have to be in context with the world of Tormented Souls. See, I can understand the trailer not having nudity because it's a trailer and they're trying to appeal to people. But they wouldn't have had the follow-up tweet where they answer the guy and they're all coy about it. They would have said, "Hey, there is nudity in the full version of the game. We just can't show it in the trailer." In order to get that guy's money. Instead, they very clearly changed the intro sequence to cater to that guy. It's very clearly pandering. It's not like, oh, they were being coy about it because it's a trailer or whatever. Like, they changed things to pander to make sales happen. But in fairness, everyone has to eat, and if all they need to do is remove some clothes from the model, then I personally get it. See, I don't know. If you want to have nudity in the game, put it into context. Don't just alter a sequence that already exists for blatant fan pandering. You can have nudity in the game and have it have meaning. Have it have context. Like, have it be a part of a scenario. Have it be a part of the story. Have it have purpose. There's a lot of things that are scary about nudity. A lot of people would be very, very fucking terrified about being in situations where you are so defenseless you are literally naked. That can easily be worked into a horror game, other than she wakes up in a bathtub and in the original trailer you don't see anything, and then in the release version of the game you get full frontal. As said, I feel a lot of the context of this argument where people are trying to play devil's advocate for, like, the developers need to watch the segment of the stream where I showed the Twitter exchange Go look at the trailer. Go look at the Twitter exchange. I'm not just a prude that's against nudity being in the game. That's fine. I'm against them very blatantly pandering to lowest common denominator fans instead of sticking up for themselves in an artistic view of what they were going for. Because that's why we get all of the blatant shit. That's why we get the blatant Silent Hill ripoff stuff. That's why we get the blatant Resident Evil ripoff stuff. The stuff that's not as unique and creative. Is because somebody somewhere said we should put that in there, and the devs are just like, yeah, okay, if it'll sell copies. I guess people liked Silent Hill Origins, put mirror sections in. Man, this is another tough one. There's only so many rooms I can go into. It doesn't seem like there's anything else I can interact with or use an item with. I have this parchment scroll in a decorative metal casing. Where I run my cursor, my fingers over the bumps. As it describes the judge doing. Keep thinking that there's something else to interact with there, but it's just this thing. Okay, let's just kind of... The monkey thief. Judge read the sentence aloud in an unwavering voice, his fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps that covered the surface of his paper. The defense attorney seemed hypnotized by the angry movements of the judge's lips. The accused's mother wrote in capital letters, frantically on a slip of paper that she lifted over her head in desperation. The gavel hit, its victim resigned, so the cold blade inevitably fell onto the innocent's neck. We got this scroll from the mouth of a monkey statue. It was under the guillotine. Cold blade falling onto the innocent's neck. We have a hammer That can act as the gavel. Fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps covered the surface of his paper. Angry movements of the judge's lips. Capital letters frantically on a slip of paper. The gavel hit. Victim resigned. Cold blade inevitably fell onto the innocent's neck. But this was the first thing that we had to do. We'll assume that it's a person who stole a monkey. Do I run my fingers over it rapidly? I have a fingertip. So the first thing we had to do was cut off the monkey's head in order to get this scroll. Maybe we're doing it in reverse. So gavel hit. Capital letters frantically on a slip of paper. Hypnotized by the angry movements of the judge's lips. Fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps that covered the surface of his paper. We can only go into these couple of rooms. She doesn't interact with the faces in this room. And if we try to put the arm on and leave, it just falls off. When 2C human face has been stretched into this frame. She actually examines these. Body's hanging by a makeshift noose. Suicide. Various medicines. This door. This corpse. A bunch of stuff I can't interact with at all. I picked up the hammer. A wooden handle. It's got this very suspicious nail kind of holding the head of the hammer on. How did the nail get there? Another better hammer. They put the nail in and then smashed the hammer against the floor. No other part of this can be interacted with. Can't combine that. Combine that. While I'm examining this, can I open up other things? No? No way I'm looking inside. Nothing is letting me use an item on it. Except for this. Hammer doesn't fit. Only part that I can interact with is the arm itself. Shove some blood in there. So the arm goes on, but there's still a space between the pieces. Scroll doesn't work. Hammer doesn't work. Blood doesn't work. Fingertips over the paper. Doesn't do anything different after placing the arm. Oh, camera. What are you doing? Now, does something change if I leave that arm there? It does. If I pick the arm up, wait, no. It's still the same. And we do something with it. I didn't even realize I could come back through the mirror that way. That's a fancy looking whatever. Nails.
He's lost an arm. I must find a way to help him.
Here, just put the plastic one on. You'll be fine. Locked from the other side. Oh. We have boys. Ah, you fucker. God, the range on that. Can't get through there. Hello? Too dark. Too dark. Half a body is lying under the sheet. Half a body. Half a body. I'm not touching any of that. That's a replacement limb for Mr. One Arm out there. Come on. You're not helping. Nothing unusual. Oh my god. Last one is Monkey No Head. Read the sentence aloud. Speak no evil. Hypnotized by the judge's lips. See no evil. Lifted over her head. Gavel. The monkey head. Dude, I was just missing like a whole chunk. Hypnotized. Angry movements of the judge's lips. Wrote in capital letters frantically on a slip of paper. She lifted over her head. In desperation. Gavel hit. Victim resigned. Old blade fell inevitably onto the innocent's neck. No, god dang it. Okay. Wait. Okay, so that seems to just be resetting. As if it's wrong. Pretty sure we end with Headless Monkey. I feel pretty certain judge reading out loud would be hands over mouth. Hypnotized. That defense attorney. And the two of the monkeys just sitting there. Maybe there's more. Seems like I have everything I need for that one. I think it's just a matter of finding the right order. The judge read the sentence aloud in an unwavering voice, fingertips sliding rapidly over the small bumps. That would be Braille. So the judge is blind? See no evil? Defense attorney was hypnotized by the angry movements of the judge's lips. He's reading the judge's lips because he's deaf. Hear no evil. The accused's mother wrote in capital letters frantically on a slip of paper that she lifted over her head in desperation because she couldn't speak. She was mute. Speak no evil. Judge is blind. Defense attorney's deaf. Mother is mute. Innocent has no monkey head. Damn. Okay. Staple gun. Who is the employee that sold him a staple gun? The power is adjustable. Okay. Why you gotta point it at your face? Because I want to staple my fucking eyes out. Not really. That was a good puzzle. It's just taking me a while. Just taking me a while. Also, she's already missing an eye, so you know. Not as dangerous. Gotcha, bud. Nothing else to do here. Oh my god, you magically have an arm.
Father, are you okay?
Carolyn, my child, that thing has stolen my Bible.
Oh no. Bible? Boggle?
Stay there, Father. Right now, it's vital that you keep calm.
Yes, you're right. I don't know how I'll be able to thank you for taking care of my arm, my child.
What are you talking about, Father? It wasn't me.
But I saw you. Oh, you are right. I'm getting confused. Now that I think about it, it was Dr. William who treated my arm.
William Wildberger?
Dr. William, the Wildberger twins' father. Is he in the mansion?
I had no idea Dr. William had daughters.
Where can I find him?
He's usually in his office. You'll probably find him there.
I'll go find him. He might be able to give me some answers.
No dialogue? No voice for this line? Wait, take this. I'm sure it will be more useful to you than me.
Thank you, Father. I'm sure this will be of help.
God be with you, child.
An electrical lamp with a power switch. Pocket light. Light bright. Light bright. Light bright. Oh my god, I can have light and a weapon now. Yeah, look at the light jiggle. It's a lot of jiggle happening with that flashlight. One to grow on. I can get down that other hallway now, too. Oh, shit. Why was the priest hoarding? Yeah, just holding out on us the whole time. Got a clip-on flashlight all along. God, I feel so powerful. Flashlight and weapon. Okay, so that opens up back through here. Wait, did that give me anything? There's something I'm supposed to get? Been okay with the puzzles? They not too hard. A couple of them were actually pretty challenging. Like this one and one of the ones earlier had me hung up for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean like a couple of hours each. Most of the other ones I figured out pretty quickly. Like, they were still decent puzzles. They weren't, like, easy. I'm just real smart. But no, puzzles have been okay. They're not, like, stupid easy. And a couple of them are, like... people are going to be looking them up. Because they don't know what to do. Definitely see that happening. A homemade stabbing weapon capable of releasing an electric charge. That's just what I wanted. Yeah. The electric lance. A homemade electric stabber. And a first aid kit. Oh my god. Also, I'm in caution. Let's inject some morphine into my eye socket. Oh, I just realized there's wiggly legs in here. Hey, wiggly legs. Nothing to say about this pair of wiggly legs, or this pair. Can't open it. Okay. Now that was to go into the corridor.
Where can I find Dr. Williams' office?
You can find Dr. Williams' office on the second floor of the West Wing.
That is not what the subtitle says at all. So is it the East Wing or the West Wing? The voice said West Wing. The subtitle says East Wing. Up until now, like, the occasional subtitle being wrong has just been kind of funny, but it's still at least informative. It's literally giving me two different pieces of information now.
Thank you, Father. Stay safe.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Can I...
Where can I find...
You can find Dr. Williams' office on the second floor of the West Wing.
Thank you,
East Wing. Office. It's gotta be this one. Good thing I've got a fucking map. Holy shit. The map was added after the fact, by the way. When this game launched, it didn't have a map. Whoa, speed strat. Can I not get in there? Okay. Oh, that's why the door doesn't open. Okay. Oh, I think it's a mistake. There's already been other mistakes with subtitles and voice dialogue. But that's a big one. That's telling the player where to go. And again, when this game first launched, having a map that you can bring up like this was not a thing. They added this in a patch after the fact. So if you were playing this on launch and you got to that part, you would just have to guess, like, East Wing or West Wing? You couldn't actually check. Oh, it's East Wing. Ooh, boy. All right. Oh, I've got 3 recording tapes. Let's fucking save it. Save our fucking game. There it is.
Something tore off one of the priest's arms. Thankfully, the Dr. William surgically replaced it with a new one. I didn't even realize a procedure like that was possible. I also discovered that William is the father of the twins in the photo. I should go to his office to see if he can give me some useful information.
I agree. Oh, thank you for the clarification, Merberos. The map was there at launch, but it was only accessible through the inventory. What they added was a shortcut button. I remember that it was something to do with the map. I thought the map wasn't there at all. I thought it was just like the maps that you find in the world, because you'll find like a map on the wall to show you where an area is, but like not the map that you bring around with you. I thought it was just those maps on the walls that you had to go back to every time to check where you were. I didn't realize that there was still a map that you brought around with you. I thought there was no map at all on you, that you had to look at in-game maps. Like, you had to go find the one on the wall to look at. I need to take a short break. We're coming up on 11 hours. But yeah, I'm still going to keep going with this. I just need a moment to stretch, go and use the restroom, take a few minutes, enjoy this nice safe room music. And I'll be back in a bit, and we'll go find that office in the East-West Wing.